It is essential for any company to provide its employees with a healthcare program that gives only the best. For companies with an employee count ranging from 5 to 99, MAXICARE has formulated a special healthcare program to completely cater to their employees' varying healthcare requirements. The following video will explain and discuss the many features, advantages, and benefits of the MAXICARE Plus healthcare program. Only from MAXICARE, the country's #1 HMO. With nearly 25 years of trusted service and providing customers with peace of mind through quality healthcare. MAXICARE is guided by its core principles of professionalism, responsibility, integrity, dedication, excellence, and teamwork. These values have brought MAXICARE to where it is today, at the forefront of the healthcare industry. MAXICARE is a proud member of the Equicom Group, a diversified conglomerate composed of companies in essential industries such as banking, payment cards, information technology, leasing, and financing. Each MAXICARE member is entitled to a vast array of services and features to ensure that they get only the best healthcare when and where they need it. The MAXICARE network of providers is composed of over 950 accredited hospitals and clinics, a roster of over 20,000 accredited doctors and specialists, and 11 primary care centers and satellite offices nationwide. MAXICARE has also developed specific programs for member companies, small and medium enterprises, and individuals to cater to their varying health needs and varied investment capabilities. Their vast medical network continues to expand as their membership grows. The MAXICARE Intelligent Card allows for instant and hassle-free validation and access to plan services at over 1,000 point-of-sale terminals. This offers our members real-time validation of membership during availments. MAXICARE Primary Care Centers are MAXICARE-owned clinics which are extensions of the MAXICARE network, strategically located at key hospitals and malls in Metro Manila and Cebu. Primary care centers provide MAXICARE members with easy access to affordable medical services, such as laboratory tests, and an unlimited number of free consultations with our internal medicine specialists. MAXICARE believes that customer care is not only limited to time spent in the clinics and hospitals. Our 24/7 customer care hotline guarantees assistance to member inquiries any time of the day. On top of its extensive customer care network, which extends to strategic locations nationwide, there is a MAXICARE roving team deployed in key areas that assists members during time of confinement or discharge. Each MAXICARE member also has access to the MAXICARE web portal, which provides complete information on their healthcare plan as well as that of their dependents, lists of services, accredited hospitals and doctors, as well as other vital activities such as lost car reporting and extracting of availment summaries. Hand in hand with MAXICARE are its lifestyle partners, who share in the company's commitment to provide each member the best healthcare service. Discount privileges and other perks are being enjoyed by each member from MAXICARE's lifestyle partners. At the forefront of this commitment to provide world-class healthcare is the MAXICARE Plus healthcare program. The MAXICARE Plus healthcare program covers almost all aspects of a member's healthcare needs. This includes preventive care, inpatient and outpatient care, emergency care, and annual checkups. Optional coverage includes dental care, life insurance on accidental death and dismemberment, and cancer insurance benefits. The following are the qualifications for eligibility. To be considered in this plan, the principal must be regular employees aged 65 years and below. Should a principal wish to enroll a dependent, a hierarchy must be followed to avoid anti-selection. Therefore, if the principal is married, he or she must first enroll his or her spouse aged 65 and below. Following the spouse are the children from the eldest to the youngest, whose ages range from 15 days old to 21 years old. However, if the principal is single, he or she must first enroll his or her parents, aged 65 years and below. Next will be the siblings from the eldest to the youngest, with ages ranging from 15 days old to 21 years old. For principals who are single parents, parents and or children from the eldest to the youngest may be enrolled. Principal members who wish to enroll their dependents may first coordinate with their HR department to verify if their dependent's plan is contributory or not. Each plan type has its own respective maximum benefit limit, or MBL. The MBL is the maximum amount that a member can claim per illness or per injury in a given year. Any illness resulting or arising from a previous condition will have a shared MBL in a given year. For preventive care, each patient can avail of the following: periodic health monitoring, health and education counseling, family planning counseling. The annual checkup covers these procedures: physical examination, urinalysis, fecalysis, chest x-ray, complete blood count, ECG for members 35 years old and above, pap smear for female members 35 years old and above. Annual checkups must be coordinated with and coursed through the company's HR department. For outpatient care, consultations, or regular checkups, the following services and procedures are covered. Regular consultations up to the maximum benefit limit. Eye laser therapy for glaucoma, retinal hole, and retinal tear are covered up to 10,000 pesos per eye per member per year. Ear, nose, and throat treatment. Pre- and postnatal consultations. Treatment of minor injuries. Minor surgeries not requiring confinement. X-rays. Laboratory exams. Routine and other diagnostic procedures. Sclerotherapy. Cauterization of facial and body warts. Speech therapy for stroke patients. Tuberculin tests. Therapeutic procedures like chemotherapy, dialysis, and others. Other modalities like mammotone, 4D ultrasound, and many others. To avail of outpatient care, the member has 3 options for treatment. For inpatient care, the following services are available: use of recovery room and intensive care unit, drugs and medicines for use in the hospital, professional fee of attending doctors and nursing services, standard hospital admission kits, anesthesia, oxygen, and its administration, allergy testing and allergy screening, whole blood and human blood products and IV fluids transfusions, dressing, tests, sutures, and other supplies and services directly related to the medical management of the patient. For emergency care coverage, the following services are included: doctor services, emergency room fees, medicines used for immediate relief, initial treatment, passive and active vaccines, ambulance service specifically for hospital-to-hospital transfer. To avail of outpatient care, each member should follow these easy steps. The member should proceed to any MAXICARE accredited clinic or hospital or to the MAXICARE Primary Care Center. The member should present his or her MAXICARE card together with one valid ID to the MAXICARE Medical Coordinator's office. In the absence of the medical coordinator, the member should proceed to the Industrial Medicine section or the HMO office. The member will then be issued a letter of eligibility, or LOE, valid within that same day. After securing the LOE, the member should affix his or her signature. Consultation with the medical coordinator follows. If the member needs to be referred to another specialist, the medical coordinator will issue a referral slip to the member, which is valid for 3 days. If the member is required to undergo laboratory tests, the medical coordinator will issue a laboratory slip, which is also valid for 3 days. Should the laboratory fees exceed 1,000 pesos, the clinic or hospital will secure a confirmation from the MAXICARE head office. There is no need for confirmation for laboratory fees below 1,000 pesos. The member then proceeds to the laboratory and presents the laboratory slip, MAXICARE card, and LOE to the authorized technician or attendant to avail of the services. For follow-up consultations or services, the same procedure should be followed in securing the LOE and referral or laboratory slips. These laboratory and referral slips are very important, as these are what tell the doctor or laboratory that it is MAXICARE that is paying for the services availed of by the member. To avail of inpatient care services, the member must follow these steps. The member must first secure an admitting order from a MAXICARE accredited specialist. The member may then coordinate with the preferred hospital for admission and room reservation. it would be advisable to coordinate with MAXICARE for assistance at least 24 hours before the required date of admission. The member may then go to the admitting section of the accredited hospital and present his or her MAXICARE card, together with a valid ID, as well as present the admitting order from the MAXICARE accredited specialist. The member will then be given the LOE, which will verify his membership and room assignment. The LOE is valid within the same day. All uncovered and excess charges may be settled by the member upon discharge. MAXICARE will then issue a letter of authority, or LOA, upon advice that the member has been confined. Each member must file for his PhilHealth documents on or before discharge. The member should then affix his or her signature to the LOE, as this will be attached to all other relevant documents. For treatment in accredited hospitals, the following steps should be taken. At accredited hospitals, the member may simply go to the emergency room of a MAXICARE accredited hospital and receive treatment. If confinement is required, the member is entitled to a 24-hour room upgrade in the event that there is no available room under the member's room and board entitlement. After receiving treatment, the member must present his or her MAXICARE card for swiping and procurement of the LOE. For treatment in non-accredited hospitals, the following steps should be taken. The member may proceed to the emergency room of the nearest hospital and avail of treatment. Depending on the medical condition, the patient can call MAXICARE within 24 hours and arrange for transfer to an accredited hospital. Prior to transfer, the member should settle all charges and secure the corresponding medical certificates and official receipts from the non-accredited hospital. All original documents will then be forwarded to MAXICARE for reimbursement within 30 days from the date he was discharged. The member will receive his approved reimbursement 30 days after MAXICARE receives the complete reimbursement documents. Members are only allowed to avail at non-accredited hospitals during emergency cases. For non-affiliated and non-accredited emergency care within the Philippines, the following conditions apply. MAXICARE shall reimburse 80% of the hospital bills and professional fees based on MAXICARE standard rates, up to 30,000 pesos per availment per member per year for the first 24 hours. For emergency care from non-affiliated and non-accredited hospitals outside the Philippines, the following conditions apply. MAXICARE shall reimburse 100% of the hospital bills and professional fees based on actual costs up to 30,000 pesos per availment per member per year. For areas without affiliated hospitals within the Philippines, the following conditions apply. MAXICARE shall reimburse 100% of the hospital bills and professional fees based on MAXICARE standard rates up to maximum benefit limit. For a member to claim reimbursement, he or she must submit his or her claim within 30 days from discharge at the MAXICARE head office. The member must also present the following documents. Please note that processing of claims will be 30 calendar days upon receipt of the complete documents. As MAXICARE takes pride in giving only the best healthcare coverage to its members, the following benefit enhancements may be availed of at maximum benefit limit. Coverage for pre-existing dreaded and non-dreaded conditions. Coverage for provoked and unprovoked assault. Coverage for motor vehicle accidents. Work-related cases. Consultations for chronic dermatosis. For up to 20,000 pesos, members have a coverage on congenital conditions and coverage for scoliosis per member per year. It is important to completely inform the members of the exclusions of their plan. These general exclusions are as follows. All injuries arising from war or any combat, self-infliction, own misconduct, gross negligence, vicious or immoral habits, direct or indirect participation in the commission of a crime, violation of law or ordinance, unnecessary exposure to imminent danger or hazard to health. Government-funded healthcare entitlements are also excluded. For instance, failure to file PhilHealth documents will mean that the member will shoulder the PhilHealth portion. Personal medical requirements which do not limit to obtaining employment, school requirement, and government license. procedures or services for the purposes of beautifications. For example, cosmetic surgery, chronic dermatosis, or complicated dermatologic problems. Treatment of injuries or illnesses arising from the engagement and participation in hazardous or risky sports, such as scuba diving, mountain climbing, and the like. Miscellaneous items or comfort items with extra charges fall under general exclusions, as well as room upgrades. Take-home medicines are also not covered. Lastly, there are also non-insurable conditions such as the following. Special nursing care. These conditions do not require medical attention from a hospital, and care may be administered at home. Psychotherapy, psychiatric care, and long-term rehab. Circumcision, sex transformation. Diagnosis and treatment of fertility or infertility. Artificial insemination, sterilization or reversal of such. Organ donation and transplant. Physical deformities. Medical procedures which are still considered experimental. Hepatitis B screening, and all other diagnostic examinations for members who have pre-existing hepatitis B. We hope we have given you a greater understanding of the many aspects of your MAXICARE Plus healthcare program. As you can see, it truly is your ticket to healthcare at its finest. For more information, you may contact us at the following.